Oh, here he comes, Mr. Opinionated. I know new logos hate to see me coming. So elephant in the room. Obviously the league had a big rebrand, and so did a couple other teams. I know, loads of you have just been at me to just chime in and, you know, say what I gotta say.
Say the line, Bart.
I'm the logo guy. I'm the design guy. I'm the jersey guy. You know, gotta have my piece. So here it is. But I'm not just gonna be roasting rebrands. We're about positivity here. So I'm gonna say one good thing and one bad thing, or one thing I like and one thing I dislike about each rebrand. You know, just so it's a little bit constructive, and I'm you know, because I mean, end of the day, I don't know what I'm talking about, man. This intro is terrible. Oh yeah, also quick disclaimer: I'm not qualified in any sort of graphic design field, logo design, or none of this. I just kind of find this stuff interesting and like to talk about it. So if you want to hear me waffle for about 10 minutes about stuff I know nothing about, stick around. For those of you who don't know, pretty sure Dan didn't just pick 89 out of a hat. 89 is the year that the modern county of Surrey was founded. So yeah, little fun fact. What do I like? I really like the green. I think the green is a great choice. It's a very nice shade of green. Looks nice on the jerseys. It really it complements, I mean at least my skin tone. I'm gonna talk about me. I think I look good in the green. As far as the brand goes, I like that green much better than the blue we had before at Scorchers. Never really liked that blue, just in the context of Scorchers, because it wasn't fire enough for me. I think it's a really nice green. So looking forward to seeing what we do with that across the brand and the design language. And now what I don't really like, the logo. Yeah, just not big fan of this at all. Like, I feel it's just something could have been done with the 89. A cool sort of font. I mean, I don't know, yeah, I think like 76 is not their new logo. That's not great. But I don't know, just something with a bit more dazzle, some panache, you know? I'm just not a big fan of big basketballs for logos. I like the color scheme a lot. Nice to see a bit of a tie there with Manchester Magic. Yeah, I don't know if that's intentional or not, but if it is, very smart move. Talking about the logo is kind of low-hanging fruit, so I'm not going to talk about that. For me, it's the name. I think it's an incredibly bold choice to decide that your sports franchise doesn't really need a name. You know, you don't necessarily need a mascot in the name. I'll think of an example now. European clubs get away with this because of their history. I think perhaps if this is the angle that they're going with, established, this is Manchester basketball, historical club, we've been here forever, so it feels a bit more older and historical. Yeah, because otherwise, like I said, it just feels like a really bold choice. Nothing for people to identify with other than literally Manchester and basketball. Like, I understand less is more, but this feels like a very extreme example of that. And I understand this was a short turnaround. So like at the time, I remember a couple of months thinking back, oh, I hope this is a work in progress still. Yeah, it was just quite hard to get excited about, and that's a shame because I love the city so much, and I feel like there's just so much potential there for a basketball team to just be able to grow there into, you know, a giant basketball franchise. I like that they actually did a rebrand, and I don't mean this in any sort of condescending way. I think it's something they needed because they want to be taken seriously now. It's the point of a rebrand, isn't it? The Wolf before, yeah, maybe it was a little childish, a little bit playful. This one's a bit more mature and a bit more modern, and I like the claws helping out the details of the basketball. To say all that, unfortunately, it's just not really for me. I think it's the color. The green is just a bit of a bizarre choice for me. Like, if I was gonna use that color myself, I would probably use it as an accent color to, you know, highlight certain things. I wanted to draw attention. Having that color at the forefront, it just, I don't know, it feels, when I look at it, it feels more like a pre-workout brand or something, you know, energy drink or something like that.
Bottoms up. And the double laps.
Okay, here's the big one. The one you've all been waiting for. I like that we still have a league. Being in this situation this summer sucks, so it's good that we have a league at all, and I'm not taking that for granted. As much as I'm going to talk now, I guess, like, credit to all the people who were able to get this thing turned around in such a short period of time. That is no small feat. Yeah, and I'm grateful. What do I dislike though? Everything. I'm saying this like from a place of love. I care about the sport in this country, and I just want to see it do well. So this is all coming from a good place. I'm not just here to just on things, you know. It's not really my jam. Having said all that, I have notes. Again, we'll skip past the AI generated logo because the name is probably the worst part for me. It's just clunky, doesn't roll off the tongue for me. It feels weird to say. From this moment forward, I'm not saying SLB anymore. I'm saying Super League. I feel like that was the intention. I just don't think SLB works as a very nice acronym. Yeah, why Super League Basketball? Why not Basketball Super League or Super Basketball League? Like, as childish as that sounds, like it just sounds phonetically better. Do you know what I mean? And probably my biggest beef with the name is just the complete lack of any Britishness in there. Could have had the British Super League. This is a league that already, I don't know, sort of allegations that they don't really care about British players. Not having it in the name, it doesn't, you know. And then you could have done something with the color scheme, at least, to have something, but to just completely strip the league of anything British, you're not really communicating that this is a British league to your audience very well. I think that's a big misstep, considering this is that tipping point where everyone really wants to be proud of British basketball, at least within the community. But I'm sure people want to be proud of the league that's in their country, and what easier way to do that than to just capitalize off a bit of patriotism. Again, I say this again, this all comes from a good place for me. I'm critical because I care. Yeah, I just want to see basketball in this country be in a good place. Okay, if you've had this video just on in the background to, I don't know, just contribute to the vibe and the ambiance, and first of all, thank you for the watch time, but I have to ask if you could come look at your screens and I could have your attention for one moment, please. So now I'm leaving this one over to you. I had mentioned in a vlog before, looking at starting my own brand. So I needed my own kind of rebrand. Here's my logo in the past that I've been using. You know, it served its purpose for up to now, but it's time for some change. So yeah, I want this logo to be more than just synonymous with me, but synonymous with this thing I'm trying to build for the culture.
It's time for the moment you've been waiting for. Da.
Shout out Cyberswine for helping me put together what was a very loose group of concepts into a logo that I'm very happy with and excited to use going forward. He's a legend. Leave in the comments one thing you like, one thing you dislike about this absolute work of art, and let me know your thoughts on any other rebrands. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Should I shut my mouth? Alright, if you've made it this far, thank you, and yeah, I'm gonna stop talking now.